Greetings and salutations, my fellow DMs, GMs, referees, judges, game operation directors, and all the other varieties of storytellers. This is your DM, Bill, and it's time for another DM Quick Tip.
So how you doing, guys? Well, I've been told more than once that I am mean and evil as a game master. Let's find out just how mean I can be. We're talking zombies in your campaign. So, let's give your zombies some love. How many times have you run zombies in a game and they're just shambling masses of decaying flesh, mindlessly marching upon the NPCs? Naturally, your PCs lit them aflame, lopped off limbs, and otherwise mowed through them as if they were just a band of kobolds. Give your zombies some love. Add a little depth to them. Yeah, zombies can have depth, and here's how. Remember, zombies are masses of decaying flesh, and that means they don't have any nerves. That also means they don't have any fear. They don't feel any pain. Don't hesitate to send your zombies into any number of situations to harry your PCs. While they may not employ any tactics on their own, keep in mind, they're most likely being controlled by the whims of some bad guy. Or, at least they should be. Make sure you have your big bad. Utilize tactics when employing your zombie army. One tactic I like to use my zombies is having them lay amongst corpses, particularly in battlefields after a battle. As the PTs traverse the battlefield, the zombies will grab their ankles and try to hold them fast, while other zombies scattered across the battlefield will now rise and start shambling towards the otherwise trapped PCs. This adds a wonderful element of desperation. To lend to that element of terror, let's have an NPC who's similarly grabbed up be torn to bits and pieces, and let the PCs know that there's an element of mortality attached to this particular encounter. Let's use your zombies to soften up the PCs. Throw a bunch of them at them. Let your PCs hack through the hordes of zombies, then start to feel really accomplished doing so, but after several rounds, have them begin to make constitution checks, because even fighting zombies can be kind of taxing. When they start failing them, give them disadvantage against their attacks. Once they have disadvantage against those attacks, send in something big and nasty. You see, the whole time the big bad was sending his small army of zombies to soften up the party, so the big, mean, nasty monster can finish them off. Now, let's add some character to your zombies. When describing the zombie horde, throw in some that are missing their face, or parts of their face, or missing arms and legs, fingers, other limbs, and maybe even some that are missing their head altogether. It doesn't really matter that they're missing as long as they're missing something. Maybe the one with the missing leg is dragging himself across the ground. This can come in handy, as many PCs, when they're standing up fighting, aren't looking at the ground. They're looking straight ahead, and that's what's coming at them. Those legless, ground-crawling zombies can really cause some problems when they grab up the ankles and start gnawing on them. So, want to add a disturbing element to your zombies? Throw some NPCs that the party has encountered and developed a relationship with into the zombie horde. Maybe the big bad has turned some villagers that were kind to the party into zombies. Maybe there's a love interest, and now she's a zombie. Throw some different varieties of zombies at your party. They don't all have to be human, or even elven. You can have a hill giant zombie, ogres, gnolls. Get creative, and give these different type zombies some different attacks, or better armor classes, resistances, damage. Throw something new at your party, so they'll be surprised when they see it, and probably think that they're going to mow through it because it's going to have a weak stat of like a regular zombie, and they'll be a bit surprised. Throw a couple extra attacks or effects in your zombies. There's nothing wrong with that. One thing I like to do is add the stench factor. Zombies are walking mounds of decaying flesh, right? Well, decaying flesh stinks. A lot. Now imagine 36 decaying corpses marching on your party that smell really bad. Have them make constitution checks all around. A failed check means disadvantage on their attack or skill rolls. They're trying to hold back that vomit. It's a little tough to throw a sword around when you're trying to retch. And that's this week's DM Quick Tip on DM zombies in your campaign. Look for more DM Quick Tips, our new segment, A Monster in Minutes, and all new mini episodes for this month. Halloween is in October, and that means all our Dungeon Masters Dojo content in October is Halloween themed. So we'll see you next time in the dojo.